Welcome back. Well, we're here talking about a very important issue that affects a lot of people in their lives, and that is caregiving for older loved ones, because as our loved ones get older, it's important that we think ahead about how to provide them with the proper care. And joining us right now is Charyna to talk a little bit about some important discussions that are coming up in regards to this. And this is a topic that some people kind of overlook until it often gets a little too late.
Yeah, human nature is to ignore the signs, really, as we see aging taking place. And our responsibility as the sons and daughters with the aging loved ones is to be prepared, to plan ahead, to find ways to communicate with our parents about their care needs and about making things so that they can have their wish, which is usually to stay at home as long as possible.
So one of the discussions coming up is about having the talk, right? And why is it important to approach your parents or loved ones early?
Well, our research shows that when we are in our 40s, give or take, and our parents are approaching 70, that's a really good time to start this conversation about changing needs and about their wishes. There's a disconnect between the generations. The older generation will often say, I don't need to tell my kids what I want because they know. And the kids will say, we don't have any idea, you know, and we feel awkward, we feel uncomfortable broaching some of these topics like, well, what if you can't drive anymore? What if you can't stay in your home? What if, you know, there's other changes in your life?
And addressing these topics can oftentimes go a long way to, you know, providing a healthier life, a more prosperous life, but even a longer life. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, people want to stay in their homes. That's pretty much very well known, and to be able to plan ahead and put some finances in place and figure out what our options are is just really, it's good work. It's wise, and to be proactive, because the alternative is we see many families who are in crisis when something bad has happened. We've ignored the signs over a period of years, and all of a sudden getting help, feels a little more daunting.
Important discussions to have, especially if you have loved ones that are aging. Tell us when and where these discussions are happening.
Sure. Well, they can call our office for more of this information, but they'll be happening at the Cliff Wright Library next Wednesday at 2 o'clock and 6:30. So two different presentation times. Right. The topic is having the talk. So starting these conversations, these important conversations. On the 18th, the following Wednesday, back at the Cliff Wright, 2 o'clock and 6:30, a workshop on caring for loved ones living with Alzheimer's or other types of dementia.
Well, the next 2 Wednesdays, mark that on your calendar, and I think there's a lot of people that should be marking that on their calendar, because a lot of us do have loved ones that are getting older, and we want to provide them with the proper care that they need. Charyna, thank you very much for joining us.
You're very welcome, Matt.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. A lot of events coming up in Saskatoon, Track and Treasure Sale.